Hey, what's up, team? Good morning. Let me see if I can get my headphones on. Hey, good morning, team. This is Carlos, CEO of GAR Capital. Welcome aboard. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. I just had to put on my headphones on. It is Tuesday, May 12th. Thank you for joining me in our morning note. Let's go ahead and take a look at the market, shall we? Top left corner, as you know, futures. Dow futures are up 120 right now. Nasdaq futures up 37, S&P up 11, and the Russell 2000 is outperforming up 1%. If you're interested in the Russell 2000, you want to take a look at IWM, which is the ETF for the Russell 2000. So that's where we are currently. Looking at ES here, 2930 is my level that I had for the Fibonacci 38.2 retracement. Is actually the 61, and I think I have it upside down. I apologize. But yeah, that's the Fibonacci level on the daily. It's nice to see that it is above that level. Let's see if we hold it. We hit that before, but then we didn't hold. We came back down. Overnight, we did fall last night, and we actually came back down. And then for some reason, just like polar opposite of yesterday, Europe actually bid it back up, so which is nice. We had our inflationary data today. CPI numbers were actually weaker than expected. I think about 0.4% on core CPI, and I think 0.8 on total CPI. So that means prices are going down. Not really the best reasons, but it's more just demand, obviously due to COVID. Remember, that's a month behind. Those are April readings, not May. We're in May now. So a couple of names that we're looking at today. I have a couple of trades open on Tesla. I have Beyond and I have Space, and they're all three are green this morning on the stock, not exactly the option. Yesterday was a really great day all around. I'm very proud that we bounced back very strongly. Target, I went ahead and made that as a freebie. Hope you guys got in. It's now in the money at 121. We told our members to get out. They got their profit. If they have a runner, they are up very nicely. They're up. They're at 121 now, deep in the money right now. So let's take a look at it and see what you guys have any questions on. Jake, one of our members, says, "Good morning. Uber starting to compress down the hourly. Do you think it'll pop or break down?" So let's go ahead and move this here, and I'll go ahead and move this over to here. Move this over to here, which is my YouTube, because I want to put my charts on my right monitor. I'll move this back over here so we could take a look at Uber together. Uber, ride sharing, hourly, not much. Looks like it did break that level of support now, and it's pretty much hovering at 31.88. It actually looks like it kind of wants to break down and hit that 100-day moving average. But if you do want to play, again, we just broke below, so we got to see the price action as we go. Let's put an alert at 31.5. If we break below that, then you can start taking a look at some put plays on Uber. Earnings was strong, but then we kind of faded along. That's what usually you get when you get really strong earnings. You get a fade off those initial highs, the original response to the quarterly earnings. So that's just usually what happens. Again, that's something you want to keep an eye on. Ingrid says, "Good morning. Good morning." Apple is pushing as well. We also have Apple position open. It's up at 317.77 pre-market. You can take a look at that with me. You can see continuing to soar. Looks very good. As an Apple shareholder, I'm very happy that we're continuing up. We're really just what, $10 away from all-time highs of 327.85. The resiliency of the tech market, again, I have talked about, is the kind of the piling into high cap, big mega cap tech, which is kind of dragging the market up. The only thing I don't like is the fact that financials are not participating in the rally from the lows relative to the S&P. I only own one financial company other than my S&P ETF index, but JP Morgan. And JP Morgan, I own it. I own about, I don't know, 40 shares, nothing crazy. And I'm pretty much flat on it, while everything else is green as hell. And again, we talked about in the podcast, guys, why we're bullish, and we're continuing the bull ride. So again, you can listen to the bears all you want, how the world's ending. That's fine. I get it. But if you're not invested, guys, you're really just throwing money away. Elcrack says, "Good morning. Facebook, you think 220 calls for this week expiry will hit?" So let's take a look at Facebook. We did take a look at it. The level I want to break, guys, just so you know, it's 215. If we break 215 and clear it, then you could start taking a look at the 220s. But until then, I would not touch it. Will we play Apple again today? Jonathan, we have Apple open. So unless you close it out, but we have it open. We have the 320 calls. So just wanted to give you the heads up on it. Beyond, yep, Beyond is actually pushing here. Let's see if we can retake the actual candle settlement here of about 136. We should with the market pushing up. It is looking very nice this morning. NASDAQ calls still good. We don't have any NASDAQ calls, but if you want to take a look at Qs, which another person was asking, Brandon. Yeah, so let's take a look at Qs here. I have an alert at 229, but if we could break the recent highs about 228, then we could start looking at maybe some 230s or 229s to play. So let's go ahead and add an alert. I'm going to have to take away one of the alerts away because that is going to look really crappy. Let's go ahead and take this one away. So now you have an alert at 228.01. Feel free to put that alert with me. And if you break that, then we can start taking a look here. But I mean, yesterday we had what, 6 winners on options, guys. Again, not in a whole rush to go all in on anything, but Tesla is looking great. I had that alert at 8:32.16. We are now above it, and we should break above it. Again, I talked about this trade before. I talked about the breakouts. Remember, you're talking about the consolidation move on the 1 hour. I talked about consolidation and break, consolidation and break, consolidation and break, and then you had another consolidation again. So the break here and another break to the upside. Guys, the price action is there. Price action is there. Stick with it. Asking about Win, Justin. Let's see here. Win is pretty much just flatlining. It's up about $1. I know that they're talking about reopening the Win in Las Vegas, but there's not much going on there. I would stay away. If you're taking a look at Win, see if you could break 88 first before you do anything. Disney, again, more talk about reopening. 110.50 is my level. If you break that, then we could talk about going long or buying calls. But I own Disney stock anyways. Hope you guys can see me. Okay, reconnection's back up. Let's see if we get back on. Are we back on? Okay, if you guys can see me, sorry, the OBS disconnected on me. My apologies. I think you guys can still hear me. Okay, perfect. Just kind of reiterating what we have. Crude oil is up about 5%. Bitcoin is basically slightly green. Gold is up about 0.35%. Silver up about quarter point. Dollar is weakening today, 0.41%. The dollar index. So for Forex traders, they could take a look at that. But I apologize on OBS. That's where we are currently. So Tesla did tap about 832.30. We're now down to 831.55. But again, things change quickly, guys. Guys, it's all about price action. Keep in mind, price action is your friend. Keep in mind with price action. That's really all that matters at the end of the day. Forget everything else you see. Price action is key. You want to stick to that moving forward. Predictions are kind of pointless because the market could just flip on you like that, and it really doesn't make a difference at the end of the day. So that's where we are. If we don't have any more questions, I'm going to go and check in with my guys, and we'll go ahead and leave it there. GAR Capital on Instagram is our main social media. You can feel free to tweet us at GAR Capital on Twitter as well, or shoot message us anytime, and we'll get back to you. So we'll leave it there. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your Tuesday, and we'll catch you tomorrow for the next morning note.